Hey, how's it? Holoike here. Hey, I just wanted to chime in again on what brother Kikalomi Wailai posted on Facebook on July the 3rd. Okay, he puts up there, okay, fellow mankind, now that you are waking up and claiming Aina, that is your Kuliana, listen up. Because you are understanding allodial titles somewhat and are claiming meets and bounds with it, may I recommend that you learn about trusts. Yeah, he wants you to learn about trust. So what I'm gonna do is, we have some pretty Akamai peoples out there. And for you that don't know what Akamai is, that means intelligent, smart says, kind of like know what's up. Okay, now the quote Kikalomi Wailai puts up there is as a man, creation of the divine, man cannot own anything, especially something that has the mark of the beast attached to it. Okay, that quote came from one of our brothers. You're gonna listen over here. His name is, we'll call him Robert, okay? And we'll call the other bugger, let's just say Greg, okay? Now Robert, not to be confused with my brother Robert Ebenez, may he rest in peace. I know he won't, he's gonna be causing all kind of humbug, but whatever. But anyway, this brother Robert is another brother. So I'm gonna listen in on this kind of like private conversation here, discussing trust. So I'll be taking some excerpts since I got my brother Greg's permission to do so, and I will put some out there for you guys to listen in. And I know some of you guys Akamai can catch on and follow up on some of this stuff. And for those that wants other information, you can kind of PM me and I can kind of maybe hook them up with you guys or throw some more stuff out there. But hope you can read in between the lines. Alright, Holoike, ahui ho.
So creating a trust is very important to take control of your entity. You know, because what people are doing, I noticed, is a lot of people, you know, when you're doing UCC and you're doing all this stuff, all you're doing is reaffirming that you are administrating that property. You don't have a right to, right? You know, so the best way to do it is to take that property and give it to another entity, which is a trust. That way, you're not owning or administrating anything, and you don't have a right to. So if anybody tries to force you to do that, you go, oh, wait a minute, you're forcing me to break the law.
If I can interject real quick, when you're saying that the trust that you're creating is going to take control of this entity, you're doing this through administrative closeout process, though, correct?
Well, in terms, when you say doing this, you mean actually getting the entity into the trust?
Correct.
Yes, what you're doing, the administrative process is simply the commercial side of making sure there's a clear chain of title. Because you can't move any property unless you have some sort of security agreement showing that you have clear title, that no one stepped up and claimed title. So the administrative process is done on the commercial public side, and then the common law notice in the newspaper and the legal notice is taking care of the common law public side. See, so I did both of those but the declaration of status is absolutely key. You have to do that. Without that declaration of status, you have no treaty to come under.